All right. It's game 2 versus Milwaukee. We all know what happened with game 1 and the final game against the Nationals. Apologize for that. We got Dean Kremer on the mound, who, let's hope he plays better than he did in real life. Because, yeah, that Oriole game today, the way we're playing, we'll be lucky if we win 70 games. In real life. How's everybody doing?
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball.
Hope everybody said
MLB
well.
The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Milwaukee Brewers. Well, Siggy, today we get the
I like to hear about the other teams when I'm playing a team, especially when I'm playing a team that I wouldn't necessarily normally play.
In the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
First pitch coming your way next.
The one thing that I wish, this game had more of is scouting for like players that are in the game. Like, I can pull up a scouting report on it, how it recommends to pitch this guy, or more than just the hot ones.
Most guys get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the look of the tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Cortez with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately.
That's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way and then just at the last moment it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
Pitch misses.
Outside, ball.
Ball 1 strike.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something.
Come on.
Get his mind right to get back on track.
Come on, Westy.
Swing and a miss, and
That was an ugly swing.
Ball 2 strikes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 1 out, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
3-2 down. Is full. In the air on the infield, Monasterio. There's 2 away.
All right, let's go.
2 outs, base is empty. Adley Rutschman will hit next.
Orioles got to find more consistency in this game and more consistency in real life.
First offering is fouled off. And he deals. And it's even up. No, that's out. Two and 1.
So, you guys think that when
next offering is fouled back.
if I got any Orioles fans in the chat, you think when Grayson and Gibson are ready, you think Charlie Morton stays in the rotation? You think they go to a 6-man?
And he makes the catch. And that is that.
Hope everybody's doing good.
No score.
There.
Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, Dean Kremer. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely
There
too
we go.
heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo.
He hasn't been effective yet this year, State.
They can move through a ball game.
I mean,
You look up,
the Yankees can have him.
quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Bryce Terang leading things off and takes a strike.
Yeah. How you doing, bud?
And that misses. That's the ball. And the count is
I would rather have Marcus Stroman right now over Charlie Morton. And that's sad because there was a time period where I loved
fouled off.
Charlie Morton. I thought he was a bargain basement Roy Halladay.
Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. Fires the first on the run. Pretty nice play there.
Batting second.
Let's
The
take a
right
look at the
field.
Brewers lineup.
Now.
And so far this
Three
year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slog.
Well, there you go. We'll do a straight-up trade. Morton for Stroman.
Produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
I mean, the Orioles haven't even won back-to-back games all year.
The next to hit takes out.
And I gotta go to work and listen to a buddy of mine that's a Yankees fan complain about the Yankees losing 3 in a row.
Nice grab. Throw to first, and they get the.
I'm telling you, don't sleep on the Red Sox to win this division.
The
Now
catcher.
it's William Contreras. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and
Well, I
lefties.
know you and I haven't spoke much since the Vladdy deal went down. They're going to regret about 7 years of that deal.
The matchups nowadays, Chris,
At
it's
least.
huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon.
That deal is going to age worse than the Angels deal with Pujols aged.
And I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Cut on and lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base.
See, why can't I ever do that?
Keeps the inning going.
Batting fourth. The first baseman.
To the
Reed Hoskins.
Foul ball there. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the second game of the
Overall,
series.
I'm not
That one misses.
I'm not writing the Yankees off. I'm not writing the Orioles off.
That's down and in.
But I just think people are sleeping on the Reds. I think people that were picking the Red Sox
That one
fourth or third, I think they're sleeping on the.
Strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter.
I know there was one national.
Discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
First and
Yeah, but he's what, 28 now, so he's got a 14-year deal. So you're saying so the back half of that contract, so the first 7 years.
On at first with 2 down. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Got him. Nice play. And that may have saved a run. Brewers strand a couple. We played an inning. No score.
Could you imagine how much money, if they were in baseball today, guys like Williams, DiMaggio, Mantle would demand today?
Multi-time All-Star. 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
Ball, that's up.
Sanchez with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
No, that's down.
That one is
Ball.
downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fair enough. For some reason, I was thinking he was 28.
Handling here as he fouls it away.
get into the gutter and somehow just
Yes, they
over
would.
that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate.
This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. He'll reach second with one away.
Nice double right there. Contact coming off the bat.
I'll say this. I am not
Drive it out of here.
a big Mike Trout guy. I think he is extremely overrated, which is why, and there's a point that I'm making to this, I hate when I hear people call Mike Trout this generation's Mickey Mantle. That is such an insult to Mickey.
That's hard hit on the line.
Mickey was a winning ball player that elevated his team. Yes, Mickey played on great teams, but Mickey made his teams better. Mike Trout doesn't make his teams better.
That's way bad.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently.
Mike Trout is nothing more than the Charles Barkley of Major League Baseball.
One out's off the wall, should be extra bases. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. A well-deserved double on a great swing. He got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up.
Let's go, Cedric.
Possibly ask.
I didn't know Cedric went shopping at the Gap.
The next to hit for the Orioles. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
It's 0-1.
Pitches in there.
I understand he's in a crappy situation, but my point is, and the reason I say he's the Charles Barkley of baseball, even though he's been in crappy situations, who has he elevated?
An early 1-0 lead. Major League
Like,
Baseball is on the show.
when has, Judge has put the Yankees on his back and carried them to the playoffs, and he's made the players around him better? When has Mike Trout ever done that?
And another ball. On the ground to the left. And it stays there. Around first, heading for two. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point
Yeah,
is help his team win.
Disney should have never sold the Angels.
Stands in here, takes ball one low.
I will give you that. But I still say that if you really to Blake Perkins, I still say if you swapped Mike Trout and Aaron Judge right now, put Mike Trout on the Yankees roster and Aaron Judge on the Angels roster, Judge does more to elevate the Angels than Trout would do to elevate the Yankees.
That one inside, and it's 1-0.
One ball, no
Still
strike.
only one out here in the inning. Next pitch
No,
is
that's
outside.
out.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
One down, base is in. Bounce to the right. And
That's foul.
Just foul.
Not to mention, I'll be honest with you,
And a pop-up, right side.
I'd be interested to see how Mike Trout would really handle the pressure of actually being in a competitive situation or even being in a market where,
This is too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak
Because-
contact in the infield.
Swings and fouls one off.
all I know is Shohei saw the writing on the wall. He said he got the heck out of town.
And it's 1-1.
And unless Trout does the same thing and demands a trade,
Two runs are in bottom half
He's going to be nothing more than the Charles Barkley of baseball.
Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
My whole initial point about Trout, though, is he's not the generational talent that everybody makes him out to be.
But that's not what that pitch was.
On the ground, right side. Whips it to Mountcastle. That's the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer.
I don't know, maybe not. We'll probably never find out.
3rd inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. That one outside.
That's the ball.
Ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to.
Why is Nestor so tired in the 3rd inning?
The dugout so those bats can stay.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just want to get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
I do think
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Rayleigh ranging back.
contact swing, home run. Okay, I'll take it.
And it ties it up. It's 2-2.
Lefty, lefty. I did not expect it to go out.
And now anything can happen in this.
So how's work going for you, State? Keeping people alive?
And pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Henderson with another scorching run of play lately.
Right through there for a strike. We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Bruce. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
How come I didn't? I barely hit the button.
And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Jordan Westberg
Now
makes
batting,
in now.
the third
0 for
baseman,
1 so
Jordan Westberg.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Perkins sizing this one up. 2 away now. Here's Adley Rutschman. He's 0 for 1.
Oh, that's the best. That's the best time to say work's not bad is when you're not there.
2 down, 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
2 things I will never do in this game, State. I will never win a batting title, and I will never lead the league in walks, even though I would love to do either one. Because as good as I feel like I am at plate discipline, I still always have a low on base percentage.
Out to short, Monasterio. Sends it to first.
Who is Milwaukee's shortstop now?
Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late.
The right
Really
fielder.
been playing well.
I like the shots from outside the ballparks this year. I feel like they're so much more vibrant.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground.
I wonder when SDS is actually going to give us the opening day roster update. Because, man, if you hadn't made Sagano and I was waiting this long to start my franchise, I would not be happy.
In the box here, lets that one go for a ball.
1-0.
Contreras.
Ball, that's in.
Tied up here in the early going. That one is
Oh, yeah.
out
The-
3-0.
The guy we gave them for Curb and Burns, Joey Ortiz.
A ground ball.
Good player. I wish we still had him.
Gets it to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom
Now
of the 3rd.
batting, the first
The
baseman,
batter now
Reese
is Reese Hoskins. He reached out
Hoskins.
a walk his first time. The entire defense, infield and outfield, shifted to the left. And here's the strike.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back.
I feel I'm back to feeling good about using broadcast camera for hitting.
Nobody on. That misses the zone. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Now this is in the air down the line. Makes the catch in and goal. We're through 3 and tied at 2 apiece.
Mateo is.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, number 77.
I'm gonna be nice and not say what I really think about Mateo.
Strikes so far this season.
Number
His walk rate is up
77.
there.
You know what our problem is? You know what the Orioles' problem is? Their manager. We don't have any defensive consistency because he's constantly
That's off the mark.
moving players around and
Double-barreled action
like
in the bullpen.
I don't
Aaron
know.
Ashby, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his.
Brandon Hyde was a nice manager for the rebuild.
Tosses across the first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Here's
The first
Ryan
baseman,
Mountcastle.
number 6,
1 for 1
Ryan
with a double and a run scored.
But Brandon Hyde, to me, is not a manager that can take us
Half of inning number 4.
deep into the playoffs.
Strike 2.
I mean, he's not won a. I mean, he hasn't even won a playoff game. Well,
And there's a
That's the
ball.
ball.
I mean, I guess I can't complain, but about Joey Ortiz thing though, he did get his Corbin Burns, and
Slice the other way. That's a big
I don't care what anybody says. Orioles did make a significant effort to re-sign him. We offered him $45 million a year on a 4 or a 5 year deal. I would not go to 6 years for any pitcher.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Swing and a chopper out just short. And
Oh, no, it's
finds
not
its way
Ortiz,
through
it's-
ahead. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away.
Who is that? Andrew Monastero. Okay, I've heard of him, but not much. I don't know much about him.
Doubled in his first AB. Down the line. And that will drop foul. Mountcastle at second. Laureano over at first with 1 away. And that one fouled off. That misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
At the dish, looking to put the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the
So other than work and being off for a little bit,
Got him.
how's life treating you?
Better of him that time.
Well, that's always the key to effective
Now
pitching
that
is
is
getting
the right
ahead in the
fielder,
count.
Colton
And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start
Gallagher.
expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter.
You got any more episodes coming out soon?
That's what leads to the strikeout.
Because I'm thoroughly enjoying your Yankee series.
That's a ball.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at 1st and 2nd.
How do you not get? How do you get away with not getting hit with copyright for that?
1 and 2.
For the subway thing.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one popped in the air, left field. Courier on his way over, squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Nope. And welcome back to
Leading
the
off
ballpark.
for the
Down
Brewers,
the left field,
the left fielder,
Jackson Choria.
Jackson Cheerios.
Rio.
And that's it for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, these
Lucky he
Brewers
didn't kill that
great
ball.
job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and we're seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
And that
No,
just
ball.
misses.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Got him. One out in the bottom of the fourth. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Dean Kremer did not have a good game at all in real life today.
But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance.
But again, then again, the entire Orioles team has been inconsistent.
Now looks at that one inside.
I suppose the only good thing about it is if we keep losing, we don't have to worry about overusing Batista.
Bases empty, one away.
Because there ain't going to be very many games for him to save.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a group. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
2-2.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Now one
Ball.
miss.
Full count.
That's a walk.
That's ball
Went with the
4.
cutter
Take your
again,
base.
but couldn't find the zone. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Blake Perkins.
Got a great back and forth in that at bat. He can play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat
He's
on
going,
it.
he's
Runner
going.
takes off. Ball outside. Throw.
Why can I never get a... I don't think I've caught a runner yet in this game. Whew.
1-2 here. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Rutschman on to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing
Up
tumbles
next
out
for
of
the
his hand and
Brewers,
just drops off the
the
table at the
shortstop,
last moment.
Andrew
If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to
Monasterio.
control.
Grounds one to short. And a base hit. Mitchell headed to the plate. Now a long throw home. And he's out.
Got him.
Touchdown, and that is
Barely.
the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needing no help. Absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money.
Back here at American Family Field, we go to the top of the 5th and into the box for Baltimore. Jackson Holiday. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up.
Safe.
Not in time. That's a bunt single.
This is a big part of his skill set.
Take advantage of that speed.
Situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game, and this is just another example of it. And we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second and great jump.
I swear, by the way, I swear this game knows when you plan to steal. Because if you don't actually
Right side.
do the steal, like do the motions, they never throw over.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Swing and a foul.
Oh, come on.
This one in the air.
Are you really? You couldn't have got it out to the outfield, Westberg.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Adley Rutschman, the switch hitter batting right. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move.
Just like the real-life Orioles. Get a runner to the third, can't get him in.
Tip your cap on that pitch.
2 outs and a runner at third. We're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch way
1-2.
upstairs. And there's the ball.
2-2.
ball left side. He'll see another.
Come on. Come on, Adley. Get me a hit.
Line drive, that's a base hit. The run scores
Base hit.
third. It's an RBI single.
There we go. We got the lead.
3-2. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here is Gary Sanchez. Rutschman off at first with 2 away. Yeah, that's fouled off.
We got a big 4-game series coming up against Boston after this series.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Tap fouled to plate. Two outs. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in Milwaukee, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, number 25.
Have you ever heard of this guy state he's supposed to be their top prospect?
Kremer back to work.
Power hitting third baseman?
That one ripped but foul.
I've heard comparisons to the Orioles' Kobe Mayo.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck.
Yeah, he's got power.
And foul as it bangs off the fence. Check swing. That was
Oh, come on, ump.
no swing, just held it back there. Next offering misses. Now 2-2.
2-2.
And that's in the
Full
dirt.
count.
That one misses.
Buffalo, take
So
the
a
lead.
leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy.
What's the
laying
walk?
off the 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Correct.
Why would we want to display any semblance of control?
Runner at first with no outs here. Tripped into center, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Sal Freeland up now for the Brewers. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
And they're going to tie this game back up. I can see it coming.
William Contreras up now for the Brewers. 1 for 2. First
One
pitch,
ball, no
not
strike.
close.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Next
Yeehaw.
offering is in for a
They're going to
strike.
tie this game back up.
Just
Nope.
missed.
Ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5.
Ugh.
Piece there, we'll do it again. That misses the
Count
zone, and that's ball 3. Ground ball right side could be 2. Good
You got to be
coverage,
kidding me.
1.
Yes, let's go.
Double play cuts down the potential tying run.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy.
Swung at ball 4. Got the big double play.
They get out of a jam and they end the inning.
You love to see it.
Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
off for
check
the
out the
Orioles,
latest
the
news
first
from around the
baseman,
league.
Ryan Mountcastle.
I'm surprised he's closing games for the Phillies, but okay.
And a foul ball.
Ooh, swung too early.
Comebacker to the mound.
Right to the pitcher.
And a quick out number 1. Laureano held up.
Ramon Laureano.
And that one is lifted in the air. Calls it in, and there's 2 away. So digging in, Cedric
Now
Mullins.
batting, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Hard hit left side. Safe at first, and an
Safe.
infield single keeps the inning going.
With 2 outs, you just want
Way to
to
hustle, Cedric.
keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Here's a high chopper, and that chance handled. Rolls across the diamond. That ends the frame.
Middle of the 6th.
So 1 hit is all they get. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Orioles.
Just because we are playing the Brewers, I will say,
The first baseman,
rest in peace, Bob Uecker.
Hoskins.
He made the game fun.
Strike.
And I appreciate any person, any living human being that can get laughs by making fun of himself. That shows the ability that you're comfortable in your own skin.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Up now for
The left
Milwaukee.
fielder, number 11,
Soria.
Jackson
2 in this one.
Del Rio.
Last batter for Kremer.
To the left side, but it is well fouled. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball still 0-2.
Come on, Dean.
And that's
1 ball,
skips
2
into
strikes.
I want you to be able to lead the game with a chance to win it.
Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul. Swings and blasts one deep to left center.
Oh, so much for that.
And we're all square. It's 3-3. This crowd is on fire.
Has anybody seen Bernie the Brewer sliding down the slide? Did they take that out?
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Flushes it.
I left him in 1 batter too long, yes.
So here's the Brewers DH, Garrett Mitchell. Now the Orioles man.
Pitching for the Orioles, number 58.
On the ground to third.
For one.
Fair ball. So up next, Blake Perkins. There's the
Wood.
strike.
It's 0-1.
And that one fouled off.
2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That
That's a
one
foul
down the
ball.
line, and it's just foul. That was close. Swing!
Got him.
Struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. Here's the
Now
shortstop at the
Moscoso.
plate. There's Monasterio. Another takes off.
Monasterio.
There's a ball.
However you say his
One on the
name,
base,
however you
not
say his
even
name.
close.
Ball.
Good slider down and in.
2-0.
He's so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Put the extra headed to the plate.
Really?
He'll score.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad lead. And terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
Cat back up the middle. Holiday. Now the throw to first on the run. What a play. Inning over. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead.
Nice play, I
7th inning
suppose.
coming up. It's the Brewers 4 and the
Pitching for the
welcome
Brewers,
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new
Number
pitcher on the mound,
26.
Aaron Ashby.
Best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And the slider catches the zone.
Trying to keep good
No ball.
speed
One
off
strike.
the bases.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. And that is strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And that's in
1
the
and
dirt.
2.
Just a weak fly ball this time. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Now it's the shortstop. Gunner.
Come on, Jackson. Come on, Gunner.
Henderson.
There's the strike.
That pitch started in and
Don't get swing
on
happy.
the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Next offer is in for a strike.
Trying to stay away from this
0-2.
lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Good eye
Nope,
in that
ball.
spot.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count.
1-2.
Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Pass and misses. It's a strikeout.
But they've had a great plan of attack for tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some.
Brings it in with a
Nice inning for Ashby.
back. Taking
Leading
a
off
look at our
for the
game summary.
Brewers, the second baseman, Rice Terang.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Brewers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So,
Pop
wasn't
him up.
exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
And that one
No,
upstairs,
that's up.
ball 1. And they'll do it again.
Ah.
That missed
That's inside. Ball.
And the count is even 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a foul in play yet.
Kowser hauls it in for the out. 1 down. Freeland at
That's
the
the ball.
plate now. That's ball 1. Next
Yeehaw.
offering in there for a strike. And it's 1
Come
and
on.
1.
Perez.
And that's
Ball.
down and away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's out to center field. Mullins calls it in, 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now here is William Contreras. That one not
1-0.
close. And that's ball 1.
Oh,
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Now you get to this
what is
point
everybody
of
up
the
to on their
order.
Wednesday
there's some
night?
pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient.
Dynamite
Let
is
the pitch
actually,
walk you.
AEW is actually in Baltimore tonight.
And that's out number 3. Quietly, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th.
Now
Now
pitching
the
for
Orioles
the
catcher,
Brewers.
Adley Rutschman.
Number 31, Yoel High up.
That's downstairs. 1-0. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Jared Kremer, southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. McGill getting cranked up as well.
Blew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That's the ball.
And now the count is even. Knocks that one away, and we'll
Come
do
on.
it again. Next
Full
off
count.
is down low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound.
I swear I always end up taking a close pitch for strike 3.
Designated hitter.
Gary Sanchez at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Heston Kjerstad. Big spot for him here. Swings and misses. And that's strike
0-1.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. And that is cut on a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
That's down
1 ball,
again.
2
A
strikes.
slider missed.
Good.
3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so
The
far
first
as he
baseman
punches
is
out the
hit.
worst 2 batters he's
Ryan
faced in this one. Give him
Mountcastle.
straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. He's starting fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
2 down, nobody on.
2.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Got him stranded. And he strikes out the side here in the... And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the
Ready for
Brewers,
the bottom of
the
the
first
8th. Now the
baseman,
Brewers cleanup
Reese.
hitter, Reese Hoskins.
Hoskins.
Coming
Now
out for the
pitching for the
Orioles,
Orioles.
Albert Suarez.
Just
Number
trying to keep this
49.
one close here, and this is where a
Albert
bullpen can give their players a
Suarez.
chance to fight back into the game.
Check swing.
Here's the other thing with the Orioles. I do think if Albert Suarez was healthy, I think
Four-seam fastball.
you would have to consider moving Morton to the bullpen and giving
1-1.
Suarez
1-1.
the rotation spot.
2-1.
Has there been any update on Suarez's shoulder? Does anybody know?
That catches the corner. Good job to fight that one off. Next offering
Count
down
is
to
full.
the dirt. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio.
Jackson Cheerios.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Line drive. Full extension. Makes
What a play! Razor Ramon Laureano.
outs,
The
bases
designated hitter,
Garrett
number
Mitchell
5.
now at the
Garrett
plate.
Mitchell.
And first offering is fouled off.
The series.
2 outs. Late on that
2.
fastball.
It might be time to choke up a
0-2.
little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. Really late
Ball.
right now.
That's down.
In the dirt, and it's 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Stays alive. down the line. Fair ball. Around first, digging for two. Now the
He's
tag
gunned
run
again.
out, trying for two.
Second time Laureano's gunned him.
We're
Now
back,
pitching
and
for
on
the
the mound is
Brewers.
the closer,
Trevor McGill.
29.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and you see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one
Pitching
included.
for Baltimore.
We'll see if he can
Number
wrap up the win
32,
and get himself
Ryan
a save.
Welcome back.
O'Hearn.
He's got a pinch hitter to lead it off. Ryan O'Hearn, a critical at bat in this game for him.
Here we go, Brewers. Here we go.
Swings and misses are one down below the zone.
1-1.
And that one
That's the
misses
ball.
up and in. 2-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss and 1-0-2 on
He can hit 102. McGill was that good. Yeah, he's got outlier on his primary pitch.
2-2's the count.
Oh.
Stays alive.
I wonder.
And that is
Got a full count.
downstairs. Full count, 3-2.
There we go.
This might be trouble.
Let's tie this game up.
Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Nice pitch hit double for Ryan O'Hearn. Eighth double of the year.
Cedric Mullen.
Come on, Cedric.
Now it's going to be Cedric
Nope,
Mullins.
ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, comfortable or
For
not,
your
these are the
pitch.
situations closers, they seem to live for. You get into some hot water, a jam, tough
Ball.
spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where
Two
they
balls,
end
no
up keeping.
strikes.
Come on, Seti. Oh, Seti, you're so right.
So the tying run is second.
Really been able to
That's the
slow
ball.
down the game tonight with his at-bats.
3-0.
The biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at
I'm taking all the way here.
That one's in there.
Probably shouldn't
Now
have.
it's 3-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think
You're gonna
that
get a
hitters would
fastball.
make the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen.
Yeah.
So
Got the
hard to
fastball.
catch up.
Swung the ball for.
One-run game here at the top of the ninth.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Ball four.
Yes.
He's
Okay.
keeps things going.
Well, he took his
We got
chance
something
and gave
cooking.
him a chase right there.
Now
But with
batting,
first base
right
open,
fielder,
walk not a bad
Colton.
thing. He set up a
His clutch is 49.
double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Now a move being made for a pinch
Pinch
hitter.
hitting for the Orioles.
Ramon
Number
Urias.
29.
Big
I'm trying to win this game.
get back for him with the tying run in
Urias.
scoring position.
Why are they so tired?
And that one
No,
just
that's out.
missed off the outside edge.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
in there.
Mark.
That's strike one.
One and one.
Well,
Possible
it was
tying
right
angle.
at the
Head runs on base. Nobody out.
As long as I don't hit into a double play, Gunnar or Henderson will.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Way back there. Reaching for it and breaks it in. Now a relay to third, and he's in there as he tests the arm in left.
That was a perfect, and it was a contact swing.
Jackson Holiday.
Second base.
He's already homered here in this one.
Holiday.
Well, all eyes
One ball,
on the
no
double play
strike.
ball in this spot.
Why?
No better way to get out of
Never
this
mind.
inning.
Here we go, Milwaukee.
That's outside.
Ball out.
Down 2-0.
Come on, Jax.
3-0.
Again with a pitch out.
Okay, this is an interesting strategy. Are you pitching around Jackson?
And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits.
Taking all the way.
Literally taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Swing and a miss.
Oh,
Count is full.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. He makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Good. 3.
Swing and a miss.
oh my goodness.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. So they're down to their final out. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Trying to deliver as the hero. Sliced hard.
Oh.
Foul down the left side.
Come on.
Next offering
1 and
way
1.
upstairs. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Hard hit.
No.
For the first in their ball game. And the Brewers strings the go-ahead run to hold on for the win.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win. Birmingham, when they didn't have the lead, he kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And the final score here, 4-3. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I should have used Soto instead of Perez. That's Cameron. Jazzy boy. Holy Miller. Why would Texas... Let's see. You still here, State? Why do they say the Yankees need a first baseman when they have Goldschmidt? Is Mr. Lasagna healthy? I don't like the fact that he only has 3 pitches. Okay. I'm thinking about it. What place are they in? Do I think they would really sell off their best reliever? I don't know. I have a... Sandy Alcantara. Cianel Perez. Chase McDermott. And ooh. Can I give up a Hearn instead? Ooh. Okay. What if I took Chase McDermott out of the deal? Sandy Alcantara. Anybody still here? Nardy. 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 I'm seriously thinking about this. Sandy Alcantara. Chase McDermott. That's nice. All right. I'm seriously considering this.
Go in with Daddy, Ellen. Come on. Go in with Daddy. You go in there for 5 minutes and then go with Daddy. I'm thinking.
Let me see something. If I bring him in, can I start him? They're looking for a bullpen piece, really. That's all I was looking for. Was a bullpen chip. Because realistically, it would go Grayson, Alcantara, Eflin, Sagano, that would cause quite the shakeup for the pitching. Okay. Can't believe I even think about this. Let me look at one other possibility. Do and cease. Ryan Mountcastle. Jorge Mateo. Question is, would you rather have Sandy Alcantara?
Put that old muddy part that in. I'll buy a new one at Walmart or something. Probably like $10.
Are the Padres competing in the West? And they won a first baseman. I think I'd rather have Alcantara. I think I'd rather have Sandy. Because he's controllable. Don't have to give him a fat contract he's already got. What's the age difference? $29. I think it's the same age as Alcantara. This game severely overvalues Mountcastle. Oops. Nardi. Oh, this is tempting. I'm thinking. If you're in here and looking at the chat, let me know what you think of this. Should the Orioles make, if I was the Orioles, should I make this deal? Should I make this deal? Okay. Now, first things first. We gotta designate now. Okay. Okay. So now, I can't believe I actually made a trade. Let me take a look at my... Tomo Sagano. Fine. Okay. Alright, and with that, I am going to end the stream. Thank you, anybody that was here. This should be interesting.